yourself about $11.72 if you pick it up today. Not too shabby. 6 easy payments of $44.67 a month. And this one is adorable. It has these cute little handles, and yet, of course, it does come with another strap, but your item number is 342140, and you are holding a fashion color, my dear. You have the plum wine up here.
Love
Usually
that.
that's on the front of the table.
I know. With the Sierra trim, too, by the way.
So it's plum wine. Fewer than 100 already in the plum wine. Then we also have our gorgeous teal. 5 dozen. And then after that, we have elephant. 4 dozen. Here in the front, we've got our black, fewer than 100 here. And then we have caramel, 4 dozen. What the heck?
And that's all tonal, too, on that caramel.
It is all tonal. You're right on that one. And then the last one is the midnight. Fewer than 100. Doesn't sound like we have a whole heck of a lot of these left at all.
We haven't even had this out but a couple weeks, so this is a brand new silhouette. And you're hearing a lot about those square structured satchels, and that's what you're seeing with this. I love how we added just like that little pleat detail both on the front and on the back. This comes, as you said, with those nice comfortable handles for just right over the crook of the hand, arm, palm of the hand. You also get the strap. Now the strap goes from a crossbody to a shorter shoulder. I removed a portion of the strap off just to kind of show you can do that. Absolutely secure at the top. And I love that when you unzip it, you'll see that little extra bit of zip tape that we added. If you take that zipper completely through, those actual top of the bag, the side walls turn into the side walls. So your secured walls at the top now are just the side walls of the bag. Zip pocket, slip pocket. Double slip pockets on the back that you can just pop what you need in and out. Each bag has, there's my little extra part of the strap. Each bag has that keeper, but you know, as far as size, it's more medium in size, so that large wallet will fit in there, a smaller tablet will fit in there. You have plenty of room to stick everything you need. Not always needing to zip it up either, because it's not fussy. You know, you can carry it like this, but when you're traveling and you need that security, just zip that completely closed easily, and you're not going to have a worry in the world.
Yeah, look at that.
Love that.
So nice. And when you open up the zipper, the fact that they just fold back into
those
the walls
panels,
of the bag,
I know.
It's all about details, and this is all about structure, and it's about the workmanship that goes into every single individual piece from the collection. The workmanship for Dooney & Bourke is unsurpassed, which is why the brand has been around for so many decades, why women have had bags from the very first couple of years.
Yes.
That since the brand's inception, and they still have them, they still love them, they wear them, they rotate it out with a handful of other bags that they happen to have in their collection. There really is something to be said for the quality, because, you know, there's 2 different schools of thought. I mean, when I was raised, we didn't spend money on handbags, but at the same time, we were constantly buying handbags. It's like we were spending like, oh, it's like $25, it's $30. It's the thing that I like to call cheap and cheerful, where it seems like a good idea at the time. And then a couple of months in, it doesn't look so great anymore. You know, seams could be coming apart.
Got to do it again.
Zipper gets stuck. And then it was like, you know, 6 months later, it was like I had a bag for 6 months and then another bag.
And you loved that bag. You didn't want it to fall apart because you loved the function. You had a place.
Or whatever, yes. But then when I'm spending money and then spending money just a few months later and spending money just a few months later and spending money again. And I felt like I was constantly spending a couple of bucks on a bag. I know when you first see some of these prices, you think to yourself like $268, but I will tell you, when you fall in love with your routine, that with your eyes closed, you can just go in there and you know exactly where everything is. And you love the feel of it, and you have it for years to come, and it always looks good, and it always feels good.
And you clean it with soap and water.
This was so worth the money, and you clean it with soap and water. And then if you get a hankering for a new style, you give this one to your daughter, or you give this one to your granddaughter, or it just walks away because your daughter happened to visit for the weekend. These bags speak for themselves in volumes year after year after year. And after you have your first one, you realize that was an amazingly smart purchase, because I've had it for 5 years and I didn't have to go out and get a new bag because it's still going strong.
And especially with the Pebble leathers, you don't have to baby them. You don't worry about them. You use them. Take them everywhere, travel with them. If it's the beach, if it's the kids' football game, if you're going to the stadium, and you know, These bags take the abuse we give them.
They do.
And then go home, you clean it with soap and water if you have anything on it. If not, just set it aside. It's ready to go.
Caught in the rain, not a
Right.
big deal.
Oh, no. Wet, no problems.
So
Nothing to worry
here's
about.
the dimensions on it again: 11 inches wide, 8.5 inches high, 4.5 inches deep. I love it when you reinforce it with that extra little panel of leather to make sure it's nice and sturdy. 4-inch handle drop, and look at how they just fold completely out of the way
you can
when
get
you don't
in.
want them.
Right.
And then your strap, your crossbody that's tucked inside the bag, 24 to 28 inches of adjustability. But is that one that we can do as a shoulder bag?
Yeah, I actually had it as the shoulder, so I just added the strap back on just to show you. Totally can do that. And you mentioned, watch how those handles lay down. They're not in the way. They're not fussy.
Okay, here's where we are, because we already started the limited, so it's even more limited now. So, plum wine, 5 dozen, teal, 3 dozen, elephant, 2 dozen, black, 4 dozen, caramel, 3
In my belly,
dozen.
caramel.
I know, right? In my belly. And the last one is the midnight, 5 dozen. We're down to dozens in this bag. It is the perfect little medium-sized silhouette. This is a 342140. Hey, people love this bag before we even put it on free shipping. So the free shipping is terrific, and it's on 6 easy payments. Here's where we are on our must-have, our only backpack of the show. 500 are gone. We sold out of cranberry, deep teal, the red.